Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of Sonic and the Black Knight. We're continuing on with more missions in Camelot Castle before we can unlock the next area. This one here, we're going to give more townspeople 80 rings because they can't hold money for shit.
We just gave you money, now you want more.
Yeah. What, do they think I'm a fucking invisible bank or something like that? Or a magic bank that makes infinite amount of money? I mean, I do get a nice 99 chain there with the rings they can there. Again, why do I have to do a stupid minigame just to give them rings? Just take them!
And didn't feel like using a completed file to redo this, or?
No, this is a brand new file. Because I actually don't mind going through that, but I think one difference is that you're not really slow when you start the game. Plus there's not a lot of XP skill building compared to Secret Rings. Where, again, to make Secret Rings a bit effectively somewhat fun to play is multiple playthroughs to build up your skills and all that. Here, you could just start off at the bat.
Yeah. I was going to say, it does say something about this game in comparison to Secret Rings, where you were like, kids in there play for the first Secret Rings, and just like, fuck it, I'm using the completed file. Fuck doing the grinding.
Yeah.
Whereas this is wanting to start from scratch.
Yeah, I guess again, it's less tedious. I'll give it that. Now, what you can do there, those poles though, you can use them as a shortcut to give, but they also give you pole bonus points where you spin it and then you continue your speed. You get a lot of minuscule bonuses, kind of like Secret Rings where you can abuse the dash or the quick step. Ooh, which civilian to choose?
Oh boy, so many minigames to choose from.
Oh fuck it, I'll just give you all of them. Rings for everyone.
Take all my money.
Yeah. It's not like I risk my life getting this money, you cheap fucks.
There we are, come on. I imagine that's how they're speaking.
Yeah. Well, and the twist is, they don't actually use his money, they just like the shiny things.
Hey, there you go. That's what I get for being a good, upstanding member of the community.
You get some 5 lucky stars.
The gallery returns. Basically, that's just like Secret Rings. You unlock more stuff as you go along. Like, you can unlock...
Some of these items are just really fucking random.
Yeah. It's like they want you to trade with others online.
I'll trade you this PC for a lollipop.
Yeah. That's either one fucking good lollipop, or somebody's really stupid.
Hey, is it really stupid if you say, oh, I'll trade you in a shiny Charizard for a copy of Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation?
It depends. Which gets more if I sell it?
Right, on to the next one. We've got to Rampage. We've got to defeat 50 enemies.
Sonic finally gets to let his anger out at being in another storybook game.
Yeah. Destroy them! I will destroy you enemies!
Sure has to tell him. It's like, yeah, really, I thought I'd try talking to them.
What? Let the negotiations begin. Obi-Wan comes out of nowhere and starts negotiating.
Well, the thing with that sword is more Anakin with his aggressive negotiations.
I don't remember any Jedi be able to do a spinning attack in the air while dashing. Oh, you bastard. Oh, watch out for these traps. If we're going by Resident Evil logic.
There's like bear traps to catch a hedgehog. Makes sense.
Oh no, the most brutal bear trap I saw was on Until Dawn, where one of the teenagers ends up in this sanatorium, and then he finds this arm that's waving left and right with a key in it. He tries to grab the key, but then there's a bear trap, and it gets 2 of his fingers.
Ooh, ouch.
And you have the choice to either amputate the fingers or open the bear trap, but open the bear trap causes your sword to break. You find a machete in it. If you open the bear trap, it'll break, but you still have your fingers. But you can choose to amputate them if you want. It's one of the most brutal scenes in Until Dawn. Yes, the Cal Gaming way, but we don't talk about what's happening on the screen.
But it's just, there's not exactly a lot of variety. Sonic jumps, he spins into enemies and moves on.
Because that's all I do, because again, that's the most effective attack for me.
Yeah.
Along with the Soul Surge.
Yeah, it's just all jumping and spinning into enemies. It's kind of Sonic in general, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, provided that the homing attack is now useless here.
Yeah.
Like it
But
doesn't.
even with the homing attack, he's still jumping and spinning into enemies.
How did the civilians get all the way over here? What are you doing
Just out
here?
from a spot of fishing.
What would Beg the cat? Which, by the way, he doesn't make any appearances in this game.
Yeah.
No cameos.
So he was able to make it into the secret rings, but not this. Now he's off chasing Froggy again.
Oh, God, because he lost a damn frog again.
Yep. So who do you think has the worst record? Knuckles with the Master Emerald or Big with Froggy?
Both. New special title. That basically is treasury. Amount of treasures you find.
Yeah.
Now the thing about this ID points is that you build them up as you through the level, but you can see there they go down to 29. You gotta find the items in the specific way to get them to the lowest, and then you get all the items. It's like you can't just choose one right off the bat. Like say you got 20 points, and then the next time might be they take it down to 10.
Yeah.
So
Too easy. Piece of cake. Do not let it go to your head, fool.
says the magical flying sword.
Aye. So again, why does he need Sonic to swing him?
I know he
He
can
can
like
only
keep
move on
up
his
with
own.
him.
Oh, we got a poor citizen here who totally doesn't sound like Amy.
Are you lost or something?
Damn, you're ugly.
God damn, Colin, is that what you say to civilians when you meet? If you go into a new holiday, is that how you greet them?
You know where the dragon is, kid?
Where's your nose, kid?
At the bottom of that mountain.
All right. I'm on it.
Wait, don't tell me you're going off to slay a dragon now.
I think we already did that at the very beginning, didn't we?
Yeah.
So this pretty much proves nothing. Unless the dragon here is the king of all dragons. We're going into Game of Thrones.
And so sort of Calvin's protesting, and it's just like, oh please tell me that this is actually one of the latest tests, it's to see if he'll actually help people in need.
Kiddo, I'll get your back.
Right, on to the next level. We've got Titanic Plain. Not to be confused with the Titanic.
And rapping dogs.
Ugh. I can't believe you actually sat down and watched that movie.
Well, you're the one that
Why?
You're the one that sat through all of a talking cat.
True. All Sean needs to do is choose another minuscule movie and sit through, and that's The Room.
No.
I did not hit her. It is bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Sean. Oh, here's one of our big guys.
Yeah.
You can go for multiple slashes, and all they do, they have a grab attack where if you grab you just wiggle the left stick left and right to break free. And now we got lances. These guys can actually be a pain in the arse sometimes. Because apparently lancers are better than swords.
Yeah, I think it's lances, spears, that can use to get extra reach. Then apparently historically, swords would not be enough to get through metal armour.
Aye, true. I mean, all you need to watch is Braveheart when the English charge into the Scottish.
Yeah.
Oh, grinding mechanic works better here. Well, unfortunately, there's no there is actually. You can swap rails from rail to rail by simply flicking the left stick,
Oh, good.
not flicking your Wii remote. Now, with the Soul Surge, each big guy takes at least 3 hits. But I think there's a skill that you can unlock which completely mitigates that to make it 1 hit.
Yeah.
But again, you can't hold on to all of your items.
He went really quick there, didn't he?
It's like they don't want you to. It's like the game doesn't want to include branching pathways. Compared to, say, like every other game, like the game that came before this was Unleashed. So. Oh dear. Hey, at least I don't fail a mission this time for breaking jars.
I know, you can just smash as many as you want.
Because they contain rings, for whatever reason.
But let's face it, in the world of Sonic, that's not the thing that makes the least amount of sense.
And I don't know why you keep getting these items and when you do a soul search. I think it's because if you do a certain amount of chain combos, you get an item. I have no idea. Now, to get past here, just go for this little gap. Bet you didn't know about that, Colin, no?
Nah.
Now, to do that attack, which I'm doing right now, it's very, very awkward. You've got to fling the Wiimote upwards while also flinging the nunchuck backwards to do that upward slash.
Okay.
But after that, you can follow it with a downward swing, which does that spin attack, which is very good for against the knights, where the moment when the knights delay their attacks, you do that upward swing and then follow up with a dash attack, which makes multiple hits. I think I use it to great use when we come across the next two knights, which coincidentally we're about to run into one now. Actually, one of the extras you can unlock in the gallery is all the voice lines of all the characters. This will range from like Sonic, Caliburn, Black Knight, the Knights, and the character dialogue between Sonic and Caliburn throughout the game. I would know that.
Meant to be Stonehenge there.
Aye. Where's all we need? I'm not sure if you've seen this episode of Chucklevision, but they were there and they were trying to steal a chalice to save a family home. And get this, Harry Hill was the baddie in that episode.
Does Harry Hill still make shows, or is he...
He's still doing a game show. I think it's Harry Hill's Alien, where it's kind of like TV Bird, but a contestant game show now, but I've not watched it.
Okay.
Oh, so many items to choose from. We've got an antidote, we've got a present, we've got a rusty spear, wooden belt, ace of spades. Will 5 of clubs be fine? The rusty spear and the rusty rapier. I'm sorry, that's how it's pronounced. The next book in the Arthurian Legends. Basically, when you get a new book, it gives you a notification saying new book is added in gallery. Let's pay another visit to the blacksmith, shall we? Any good deals you got for me, sir?
And Tails is like, would you please leave me alone? I need to go on my lunch break.
I have no lunch breaks. I'm a free man. Lollipop. Defeating enemies will gain pause without pause gives points if you have a lollipop. Huh?
Because that makes sense.
Ace of spades. Number of identification points increases. So, right, our next boss. Who's it going to be?
I don't suppose you're gonna let me by.
It's
Oh.
Knuckly Knuckles.
Oh, look, a comedian.
Yeah.
You look just like
And the theme it's playing here is unknown from me from Sonic Adventure 1.
You dare mock Sir Gawain, Knight of the Round Table? An act most...
Hey, look, he's still got his Lego shoes.
wait. I'm not trying
No, that's what he's defending. He's not defending you from... He's not attacking you out of King Arthur's rule. He's attacking you because you destroyed his 3,000-piece Lego set.
And it was a Lego Death Star too.
Oh man, you sound just like that Knuckles.
I do... Yeah, I like that. Now, with 2 swords, you would imagine he's a lot more aggressive. And yes, I would say so, because he swings wildly, like a maniac.
What is he, General Grievous?
Maniac, that's for sure. Like that.
Yeah.
He delays and then he goes full swing. And now you can see right there, I'm using that upward slash and downward slash to full effect as best as I can. Oof. You can still use Soul Surge on the attacks, on the knights as well.
I just realised this is meant to be taking place at Stonehenge, isn't it?
Yes.
Great architecture. It'll never last.
Yeah, so you missed the part where it said, is that meant to be Stonehenge then?
Yeah.
That just flew over my head. Make it stop. Now, the way the boss ranks you is that you can see the number of times hit. Basically, the more times you get hit, the more stars you lose in terms of your rank. So you get 5. If you get hit 5 times in a row, you're gonna get no stars. Once you defeat the knights, they're unlockable in multiplayer mode. And not only that, in the multiplayer mode you get to play as Lancelot, Gawain and Percival, but you get to also unlock their Sonic character counterparts. So Sonic, Shadow and Blaze, so pretty much 2 versions of the same character.
To lose to a mere apprentice. I have been disgraced. Only death can remove this stain upon my honor.
Give me a break. What's up with all this drama?
Best scene.
Silence, I say.
But yeah, Sonic game complainting suicide.
Unfit to live.
Come on, what are you trying to say to the kids out there?
Oh, Knuckles, just go out and make another rap album. That'll make you happy.
I hear what's his name, Flo Rida's doing really well. Maybe you can do a collaboration with him.
Yeah.
Or Pitbull, or is it Bulldog? And that's it for Titanic Plain.
That was quick.
Alright, well now we're going to go into the crystal caves where the dragon is. Oh, my bad. We've got one more tutorial to do. This one is just basically a perfect hit tutorial. The thing I explained earlier where the target reticle becomes yellow. There you are. Swings when the sword glows during the soul surge. Swing the remote like a sword. Because you're a dafty who bought this game.
So you're doing the tutorial for the thing you've already demonstrated you know how to do.
Exactly. There's no way to skip it too, no, because it treats as if it's the first time playing the game.
Oh, it's a mandatory.
Aye, it's mandatory. Trust me, I wish there was a way you could skip all the tutorials and all that, but there's no option to turn tutorials off. But also, you could still use that Soul Surge effectively in bosses, which I think in the last King Arthur boss fight, if you're successful, I think it does double the damage. If you do so well, you can end the fight in less than a minute. And I think I show that off when we get to him.
I used to find that, like, the last King Arthur boss, like, really hard at first.
Oh, I can't wait to see your reaction when we get to it. And we'll save that for the next part anyway. But we're not done yet. We've still got the crystal caves to do. Another Ace of Spades card. Too bad it's not 6 titties. Aces over jacks. Right, oh, this one's pretty simple. Get to the goal ring. Like every other mission should be. The Crystal Cave. Let's go.
Not to be confused with the Crystal Maze.
That was a good show, that.
Yeah, definitely. Also along with, like, what, Takeshi's Castle?
So you didn't watch when they try to bring the Crystal Maze back?
I think so, but it's that problem again where they do it the first time, it's great, it sticks with you, but the new ones, they don't do it. It doesn't live up to its standards.
Yeah.
I think one of my favourite ones in the Crystal Maze is one of those where... Oh, what was it? Where you had to remote control something and all that to get the crystal ball.
There's a wee boat or something you have to avoid the mines.
Aye, and then or like a little car that goes round through a maze that has the Aye, what's this? Alternate pathways? In my Sonic game? What?
This is unspeakable.
Alright, we got bats here. The bats do nothing, they're just in there for annoyances. Alright, I was meant to take the upper path there, but I fucked up my jump, so the lower path it is. Like that move right there where you use the homing attack to bounce off one enemy and then slash again, that is the most effective way. I don't know what causes it to do where he does the thing where he goes through like multiple enemies at once, but when it does happen, you feel awesome.
So, if that's Excalibur, it's not like it's not been doing that already.
Yeah, I just backed up to hit the booster. Now, to get more points if you want, you would hit the springs on the blue fairies on either side to hit the poles, and then you get pole points. So we enter the cave only to go outside. Okay. How's that phone, by the way?
My phone? Oh, it's still alive.
Oh, is that yours that went off, Andrew?
Nah, that's mine that went off. Fucking hell, what is going on tonight?
So we've all had a technology mishap. I thought it
takes
was that you've got Siri, is it?
Yes, sir. Don't you say that name. It'll go off.
So I caused that to go off. Colin dropped his phone, and yours is pinged.
No idea. No way Steven's gonna not laugh at that when that happens.
Good, that's if he's still alive after that went off.
So, Andrew, what word is it that sets it off?
Don't you fucking say it.
I would like to know.
No. You can know about it once when we're off screen. Then you can talk to him. And the game, when it comes to 2D section, it still suffers the same problem where you'd think holding left on the stick would go in that direction like a 2D game.
Yeah.
No, it still treats it as if it's a 3D. But one benefit, there's actual physics.
Yeah.
You go faster going downhill. Right, now, what's confused is that we don't actually fight the dragon here.
Okay.
All our main goal is to rescue the civilians. Like you see it in that dialogue, Caliban's like, "Hurry before the dragon appears."
It's like, but we were chasing the dragon.
And then again, Sonic in the previous cutscene where Gawain said, "We're here to save some citizens from a dragon." So I think that's his main goal anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Tomb of Jewels.
I thought it was someone's homework.
Right, as we go through more items that are useless on their own, we'll see you guys in the next part.